Reports are swirling right now saying that November 14th is the date that Donald Trump, of course, is going to announce his 2024 presidential bid. November 14th, so a week from today, Donald Trump is supposed to come out, make his grand announcement, shock the country, and announce that he is running for president, something we have all been expecting him to do literally any moment ever since July 4th of this year. And we all know that he's already running anyway, so the announcement is just making it official. We all already know it's happening. So why is this even important? Well, for us, it's not. But for the Department of Justice, they think it is. And so right now, the Department of Justice is kind of scrambling, trying to figure out whether or not they're going to need to hire some special prosecutors to take over the Trump investigations in case he chooses to run for office. Because, you know, Merrick Garland is a little scared sometimes, and he doesn't want to give the appearance that we're doing anything for political reasons. So the DOJ says the way we avoid that is to hire special prosecutors. Yeah, because nobody on the right's going to accuse you of a partisan hit job if you hire a special prosecutor. We've never seen them go after special prosecutors, right? When special prosecutors get appointed, Republicans are always like, oh, this is a nonpartisan person doing the Lord's work. We won't attack them at all. Right, Robert Mueller? That didn't happen, did it? Hell, even John Durham was attacked by Democrats for the partisan hit job he was doing. Switching this investigation, changing gears and putting it in front of a special prosecutor rather than career prosecutors at the DOJ is a pointless and stupid move by the United States Department of Justice. What worries me about the fact that they're even considering it, because honestly, I don't think like, oh, well, let's give it to us. I don't think it's really going to hurt the investigation. Like if a special prosecutor takes over, it's going to slow it down a bit because that person's going to have to get up to speed. So they're not immediately going to jump in, know everything that's happened. So there's going to be a lot of redundancies for a bit while they get caught up. So that's going to hurt. But I don't think it's going to change necessarily the outcome. Or maybe it will. Because maybe even the consideration that they should hand it over to a special prosecutor is proof that the DOJ is getting cold feet. It's proof that they are trying to chicken out of the entire situation. Maybe. Now, I don't have a clear answer for that. Obviously, I am not at the DOJ. I did recently take a trip to DC and I walked past the Department of Justice. That was kind of fun. I've never done that. But I'm not there in the building with the people making these decisions. But it does cause me a little bit of concern. They need to not be concerned. It doesn't matter what they do. They are going to be accused of launching a partisan investigation. They already have been. That's not going to change. You're not going to magically solve it if you put a special prosecutor in charge. They'll just say that about that person too. So keep moving forward with what you've got. There's no reason to slow it down. There's no reason to be afraid. Do what you need to do. That's what needs to happen. You don't have to have meetings about how do we go forward if he runs for office. You go forward the same damn way you've been moving forward. Do it a little faster though. Maybe do it before the debates start. You know, I think that, of course, would look like a little bit of political interference if you wait until they've had debates to issue indictments. Or if you wait until the voting starts in 2024, yeah, that's going to look bad. So maybe work a little overtime. Maybe send people up there on the weekend. The day I walked past the DOJ, by the way, it was on a Saturday. There was nobody there. Maybe it's time to call a couple people in. I know nobody likes to work on the weekends, but damn it, sometimes you got to do it when you got something this important happening. You don't have to hand it to a special prosecutor, but you do need to ramp things up immediately after the midterms. And I know, according to the reports, they are planning on doing that, so that's a positive. But I'm worried that they're getting worried. Because when the DOJ starts to get scared, that's when we see prosecutions disappear. This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.